Hi, I wanted to share with you today a way that you can communicate when you need to communicate a change, and how can you get people to buy in. We've been getting this question a lot on the webinars that we've done. We've done 4 webinars between this week and last week, and also the questions online that I've been getting from people. And so when I think about change and communicating change, I think of my favorite book, which is Switch: How to Change When Change is Hard by Dan and Chip Heath. And the picture that I keep in my mind is what they describe in the book as a rider on top of an elephant having to go down a different path than he's normally used to going on. The rider is our intellect or our brain, the data piece. The elephant represents our heart or our emotion, our gut feeling. And then the path is the processes, the policies, the way we set up our environment to get the change done. Let me give you an example. Real life, I was in a Facebook group sharing that we had some conversations for a webinar that we have coming up in a couple of weeks, where we have someone from the World Health Organization that's going to be joining us. And you can find out more information about that at Senior Housing Foresight. And I'll drop the link in the comments below. But in the conversation, this person mentioned that staff should be showering when they come to work, changing their clothes, and then before they go home, showering and changing again. And some people said, my staff would never do that. So when you think about the change piece, the rider, the intellect, the brain, we could share examples of percentages perhaps of infections, the numbers of people that might avoid getting this virus if we are doing that. The gut piece would be the sense of they're protecting the residents and people that they serve from the germs they might be bringing in unknowingly, as well as on the way home, people are protecting themselves and their families at home. That's the gut piece, right? That's really going to move us. And then finally, the path. How do we make it easy? Maybe we're going to take over a few resident rooms or apartments to be able to utilize the showers there. If you have showers maybe in the hall, some of you still do have that, maybe you're going to take a shower room over to do that and just have it for staff. Someone online shared that they had Rubbermaid buckets and would put people's names on it, and people would store their stuff in there for the shift. That is setting up a path, the environment, to making it possible to shower, to come and change your clothes when you come to work as when you come home. Washing scrubs for people and having them ready for people would be another way. That is setting up the environment for what you need to get done. So if you need to communicate a change, whatever that change is, just think about those 3 things. The intellect, the brain, the rider on top of that elephant, the elephant walking along that path, which is your heart or your gut, and finally that path that the elephant is walking along. Remember though, that elephant's really big, and if he wants to go one way and the little rider on top wants to go the other way, the elephant's going to win. So make sure that in addition to sharing data and numbers, that you are sharing heart-wrenching stories or the connection for people that's going to move them emotionally. Thank you so much for what you're doing and for the people that you serve and for what you're doing for your teams every day. I so appreciate it, and I know everyone around the world does as well. Thank you.